Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. And it's Lam. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And here's Haaland.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Haaland! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And the header! Oh, it's come loose. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's managed to get rid. It's a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really...
In with a header! Goal! Galatasaray! And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. The goal scorer for Galatasaray. What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It's a pretty loose pass. Works it forward. Driving forward. Luis Suarez. And he's only too happy to take that back. Looking for the runner. Moved on forwards. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves.
Has a go! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Griezmann goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. And the pass is intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Luis Suarez. Khan deals with it effortlessly. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Drogba. And here's Haaland. Drogba. And if you have just joined us, still just Cantona is on his up, shapes to shoot! He has done it! Barcelona are back in business! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made... And there is the half-time whistle. Galatasaray head back in at the break after a first half that has been from A scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution.
So we're into the second 45.
Galatasaray are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Wriggles his way through. Bellingham! Costa Curta with the clearance. Looking for the run. Suarez looking to run onto it. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Drogba is onto it in a flash. That looks a cracking ball. Caught offside that time.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Erling Haaland. Coming on the field, number 29.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 20.
Another chance from a corner. Galatasaray get their fourth corner. De Bruyne plays it short. That is Conte. Galatasaray still have the cards to affect this game. Bellingham, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Luis Suarez. It is a corner. They're up to 5 corners now.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 18, De Bruyne. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi.
In my ear!
Manuel Petit.
And here's Suarez. Galatasaray will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And they've got rid. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. Bellingham. And it's Lam. And that has been cleared.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Galatasaray! And they've got their lead back.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 3, Chiellini.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Luis Suarez. No, that's been intercepted.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets his pass away, and it's Lam. Lam delivers. And he can clear it away. 4 extra minutes added on. And that's it. Galatasaray proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. And they are clearly so happy to have won it. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez gets flagged offside. Moved on forwards. McKennie. Kvaratskhelia. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Hernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Aim forwards. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he can clear it away. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And that's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Kvaratskhelia in with the challenge. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Costa Curta. Griezmann aims beyond the defence. Suarez in acres of space out wide. Danger averted for now. Taken back almost at once.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cleared away. Looking here to chip it through. Plays a delicate ball. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, he's in!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Martinez! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Chelsea have fired themselves in front.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
Luis Suarez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And they win it back again. Floated up and over. Pass is just off target. And they're back on the ball again. chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
For Galatasaray, after 57 minutes is...
Galatasaray clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Galatasaray grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
He won't be happy with that one. No, that's been intercepted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
Substitution on the field. Number 77, Kvaratskhelia. Number 16.
Oh, it's come loose. And he cuts out the supply. Griezmann. It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 10.
Kaká.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goalkeeper's ball. And he was quick to react. Look at the space here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, that's a key interception. Not the most accurate pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, there's the clearance. Haaland. Just 5 minutes left.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Interesting ball. And that could set him on his way.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's searching through. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Griezmann with the short one. Turns and goes back.
Can he put it away?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. As you can see, we've already started here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's well spotted. So, what can they make of this? Well timed, excellent interception. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first.
David Villa!
Now, who's going to be first to this? Griezmann getting this one clear.
David Villa, Jim, a little gem amongst strikers.
Yeah, and I think there are probably two things that set him apart, Peter. First, the ability to mould himself into any formation the team wants, often ploughing a lonely furrow up front. And second, having such a hugely impressive goal-scoring record, despite often being burdened with having to take free kicks and corners.
Put it all together, and you've got one of the finest strikers of his generation.
Exactly.
David Villa. And he's had it nicked away. Deftly away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Roberto Baggio just eases him off the ball. Guardiola has given away a free kick. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Griezmann. Roberto Baggio. That has been cut short. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa. Galatasaray are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Roberto Carlos. Paris Saint-Germain applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Thuram. And through to the goalkeeper. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Here's Rodri. Roberto Baggio. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rodri. Back into the middle. Cole. David Villa. He's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. Luis Suarez! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the finish! Oh, taken with style! The second half off to a spectacular start!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are
After
very
52
punishable.
minutes is number 20,
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, what a mistake! Offside again. Costa Curta. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. David Villa. And that has been clubbed away. Galatasaray are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. Zé Roberto. Now Costa Curta. Thuram. And it's Baggio. Messi. Roberto Baggio hits one!
He's got a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter,
Outshapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. That is decidedly lacking.
that's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Costa Curta cuts it out.
Galatasaray merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Zé Roberto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer clears. Caught offside that time. And he can clear it away. And that will be the final act. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective court. Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's out for a goal kick. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Luis Suarez, and he's had it nicked away. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Dinks one through. It's gone out for a throw-in. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Deftly away. And he's there to get it away. Rummenigge. Petit gets rid without sophistication. Evair, done delicately. Now it's Luis Suarez. Has a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. And it's De Bruyne. And he's had a hit! He's hit it first time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
And he's straight offside. That is a great pick out. And he's gone looking for safety. And there's green grass ahead of him. And that's an excellent interception. Bastoni gets it away. Davis. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta.
Are certainly playing.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward. from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Oh, he's burst through!
And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Evair. Oh, that's well spotted.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he was quick to react. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,550.
Galatasaray have reclaimed it. That's really well cleared. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely aimed pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Griezmann is flagged offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Messi.
So, time for changes
Number
on
8,
both sides, actually.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 9, Ronaldinho. Number 22, Beckenbauer.
That's been cut out, well
Number
played.
14,
Haaland looks to get on the end of this.
coming on the field.
Don't you just
Number
love the level of
18,
intensity here?
Erling
Neither is
Haaland.
prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Fernando Torres.
And the finish! Really well taken goal. And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass.
And Torres! So close to drawing level.
That's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And they've got rid. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland! Haaland! And that's that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Galatasaray definitely came out on top, simply because they were allowed to march through the middle. Something they jumped onto nice and early and continuously exploited.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent,
Against
the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Rafael Leao. Peter, is one player who could be unstoppable if he's in the mood.
And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Rafael Leao, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's gone for goal! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Guardiola getting this one clear. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now. That's good running with the ball. And it's Luis Suarez. Now that looks a decent ball. That's a fabulous ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there...
Haaland! Oh, belter! A finish right from the top draw! And Galatasaray have the lead!
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Galatasaray have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Haaland, and that's it.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Is number 21.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Haaland. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Out of play for a goal kick. Hernandez. Rafael Leao. He's in plenty of space here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, that's nice. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Chance!
And he's really put himself on the line here. They've played it short. He's in space and looking for options. Chooses to go back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Conte. And it's Conte. And it's Guti. Luis Suarez. Haaland with 2 goals already to his name.
There's the shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Galatasaray after 44 minutes is Luis Suarez.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Jovic. Now it's Pulisic. Rafael Leao.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the contrast in fortunes here could not be much more stark. All smiles on one side, their qualities have shone through. But look across the other way, and there is nothing short of absolute deflation.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Galatasaray are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That has been cut short. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Jovic. Hernandez. Reinders. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he latch on to this? Fofana.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
The attendance for this match
Just about up to the hour now.
72,306.
Well, he is slightly undercooked, that one.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Hernandez.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Rafael Leao.
That's good play from him.
It's a throw-in.
Substitution for Milan, number 11, Pulisic. Coming on the field is number 21.
Some resolute defending there. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, played right into his path. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Luis Suarez being hunted in packs.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Brilliantly cut out. That's going to go a long way. Pavlovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hernandez. Galatasaray are coasting towards victory. That is a great pick out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Great
Ball, and he's in here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Substitution for Milan, number 9, Luka
Milan
Jovic.
have turned to their
Coming on
bench,
to replace
and we're
him
going to
is
have a substitution.
number 79,
Joao Felix coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead...
And that's it. Galatasaray pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.